It's kind of like my day is bookended. There's morning fun with Bradley.
Yep.
And then there's sort of late morning fun with Matt Ledden, and we do something cool like that.
By the way,
everything in between is no fun.
You know, I like to sort of highlight somebody every once in a while. Matt Ledden.
Let's hear about Matt Ledden right here.
Tell me about Matt Ledden.
Matt Ledden is the producer of the WBZ Morning News.
What does he actually do?
He produces it.
How does one do that?
Well, in that sense, all these titles mean different things in different places. Matt is the guy, when you hear like a big, you hear the mayor on the air, you hear a big newsmaker, you hear a hydrologist.
Yes. Matt's
probably the guy who booked it.
Right.
Politicians, newsmakers.
So he has relationships with the mayor.
Sure, yeah. He gives them a wake-up call on a fairly regular basis. But we all get together in the morning. Our editor, Dave Mager, says, hey, these are the stories. Matt says, okay, let's put out calls to these guys. We'll talk to this one. We'll put him there and do that. And then I kind of walk in and try to make that happen.
So it's
but Matt's been in the news business forever. He was up in Maine for a long time, TV news director.
He was a TV news director.
There's a lot of guys with a lot of great experience around here.
Right. And, his responsibilities are pretty big.
Yes, they are.
I would be, I think, loath to call these people early in the morning.
That's the hard part.
Yeah,
waking up the mayor at 5:30.
Mayor Walsh. Like,
not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
And it's a morning news, so you have to call what? 4:30, something like that.
Well, either that or the thing about the morning news is that you don't have to predict the news, but you better have a good sense the day before of some of the things you want to cover because you have to do that in advance.
Right.
And that's what we end up talking about a lot. Who we're going to call for tomorrow.
It's a whole other thing. It's interesting because what you do is so different than what I do, and yet
we work here.
Yet here the two merge.
Right.
They interface.
Right, and making everyone uncomfortable while we're at it.
I don't know. I feel like that it makes it for a natural luge.
So is that what it is? It's a news luge.
It's a news luge.
The news luge.
Right into the day.
Yeah. Well, it is. That's exactly what it is. And I hear more about this encounter on a regular basis.